Well, hello, all you buff guys and gals around the world. It's felt like a hot minute since we've been online. What has changed? What's going on in your life, Pa? It's good
What
to
you
see
talk about hot? Do you mean Texas hot or Idaho hot?
Well, they're both pretty up there right now. A
I
hundred and
think it's
yeah.
higher up there here than it is up there. So I've been
Well,
busy.
we're in the threshold of hell anyway, so wherever you are, it doesn't matter.
True.
Hmm.
And in that case, it seems that the whole world is united, whether you're in Boise, Idaho, Austin, Texas,
Absolutely.
Swindon, Wiltshire in the UK, or in Austria. It is burning, burning hot.
Very true. Very
Having
true.
said that, sportsmen and athletes like us, we don't care about the heat. We just get out there and do it. So
Yeah, very true.
this week has been hot, but it's been hard. But nonetheless, I've achieved my weekly step goal. It was hard because there were 2 days. Let me just look at the pictures again. 2 days where, as everybody knows, I've been doing at least 19,000 steps per day.
Hmm.
So Sunday was good, Monday was good, Tuesday was good. Wednesday, I only managed to do about 13,000 steps. Thursday was about 15,000 steps. I was just doing too much at work and I had no energy. But
Okay.
yesterday I did about 32,000. So the overall average for the week was 19,772.
That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible.
It was Yesterday was a good day. It was hot here, but it was just 100.
Hmm.
It's been 109, 110. So it's only 100. So it seemed cool by comparison. And the other hot news off of the press. Let me see if I can move this camera the right way.
101.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I've gone down a kilo. Now it's going in the right direction.
That's great.
So I'm feeling good. Now tell me about you.
Well, that is some incredible news. Absolutely. I'm really happy for you. That just shows no excuses, no days off. Um, Life over here is good. Stressful. Got some things going on at the moment outside of here on the work front. Um, with the wedding coming up, I'm in my last minute hustle zone where I've got to really try and get in as much as I can. So that's as many exercises as I can, as many jobs in as I can, workouts and things like that, just as much as I can do to get myself in fighting shape.
Okay.
One of the things that I've really, really enjoyed over these past few weeks, despite the heat, is getting out and doing work in my yard. It's one of those things that I take a lot of pride in, and just kind of looking out the window now, it's really starting to come together. I think that I think that applies to everything, whether that's your weight, whether that's trying to learn a new skill. Is it might not look great in the first try or the second or the third, but if you keep at it, then it'll start looking the way that you want to.
Yeah. That's the same with these webcasts. When I look back at some of the first ones, they were terrible, but it's much easier to talk now. So we've improved tremendously. Hey, and
Oh,
back to your yard work and everything.
mm-hmm.
I bet you can actually touch your toes now.
Yeah, actually, it's weird. Just little things like that. I've been doing things like leg raises. I've been doing stuff that I never thought I'd be doing. Been doing some more planks, and it's just been more fun. I've just had you asked me at the beginning of the year, had you said, Thomas, do you think that in July you will be having you will have cut your consumption of soda or alcohol down to bare minimum? Do you think you would have given up on any sort of artificial sweeteners, things like that? I wouldn't have agreed with you. I said, nope, don't think so. But looking at where we both are, and look at where William is now, It's pretty amazing.
Mhm.
Pretty amazing. This
Uh,
wedding, you know.
Tell me about your t-shirt then.
So I've been, like I said, I've been going through some stuff with work, been feeling a little bit down. And I came home, I think it was Thursday. Came home Thursday, and there was a little package up against the front door. Yeah,
Had it traveled up the Amazon?
yes, yeah, and it usually Lily, my fiance, she gets everything. So I thought, oh well, it's just something else for her. And I just kind of glanced at it, and it said Thomas. So like, oh, didn't think I ordered anything, but open it up, and it is a Carhartt. Carhartt is my favorite clothing brand. They're really durable. I love it. But as soon as I pulled it out, I saw it was medium.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, now who's going to be sending me a medium? And then I thought about it, and you were asking me the other day about what the other shirt I was wearing, and I said, oh, it was Carhartt large, and like, oh, it's pretty soon you'll be in a medium, and so then let me just get out of frame for a minute. Okay, so now I'm in a Carhartt medium.
Brilliant.
Got some work to do, but I'm excited.
It
And
looks great.
this is gonna fit by the time you guys get over here for the
It
wedding.
fits now. Don't worry about it. Keep on going, and it'll fit even better. But it fits now.
I'm really pleased. Really, really pleased.
Just think, back in the day, back on the 10th of January last year when we started this, what was it then? 2XL?
2XL, yep.
Pretty impressive.
Huge amount of weight, huge amount of foods, things like that, and we've all so far.
You looking around for something?
No, I'm just can't hit the back wall.
Okay. So, what are your plans for today?
Keeping it simple, work, a little bit of rest, laundry. It's my day for laundry.
For those viewers out there, what my son is actually saying is laundry, not lingerie. He doesn't walk around in lingerie, as far as I know, and if he does, I don't want to know. It's laundry.
Just fun jobs today. Just
Okay.
I like doing my chores around the house. They make me happy. So
Hey, you didn't send your step count this week. I see that William did. William,
I did. I should have done.
Or did I get it wrong?
Yeah, I did. I sent it last night.
Okay. I thought that was William. 19,200. So, what I like to see is steady increase throughout the week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, no, it was just I was in a bit of a battle with myself. I started the week on Monday. Motivation was zero. I thought to myself, you know what, to heck with this week, just screw it, sort of thing. Just not in the mood. And I thought to myself, nope, I want to do better than that. So I started the week, I think at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my step count was I think it was at 8,000. So that's usually the time where I'm in around the 15, 16,000. And so I was at about half that. And I was like, and so I was up moving, running back and forth, going places I didn't need to go just to get those steps in. So
Yeah, that would be my advice to anybody out there. Those days happen.
yeah.
And they happened to me, as I said, this week. There were these 2 days when I just realized that I could not, with the pressure of work and the way that I felt, I could not do the 19,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I just accepted it. It was hard to accept, but I decided that by the end of the week, I'll make it up. But some days you need a rest. Other days you need to just keep moving, even if you don't feel like it. And as the day goes on, if you keep moving, you do come closer and closer to your goal. There were a few days when, like you, I didn't feel like doing anything, but I thought, if I just walk around the kitchen, if I walk around the house, if I just walk, then all of a sudden there's another 1,000 steps done.
Mhm.
And I don't know about you, but when I come close to the goal, I feel a little bit more motivated.
Yeah.
And the closer I get, the more motivated I get. And then finally, you make your daily goal, whether it's 10,000, 20,000, or 15,000, doesn't matter. Then you can sit back and feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
So you managed to kick the Monday blues in the end.
I think, just to add to what you said, I think a lot of us have a tendency when things go bad to give up, and I think that breeds days and weeks of giving up after that. If you don't follow your line of thinking of, well, I might not get there 100%, but I'm gonna do my best. If you don't follow that, and if you think to yourself, oh, you know what, I'm not feeling good today, I'm not going to do anything, you're going to wake up that next day and you're going to feel behind, you're going to feel depressed, and you're going to feel like you're not going to catch up, and that's just going to breed more and more and more. And I think that on a much larger version, I think that's what happened to at least my health in the beginning. It was just putting it off because, well, I had a bad day yesterday, so what's the point today?
Yeah. And that's why back when we started first episode, we made this pledge to always look on the positive, not to beat yourself up if something went bad, just move on.
Yeah.
And that's why it's been successful for me, at least, and I think for you and for William.
Mm-hmm.
Facts of life are we have good days and we have bad days.
Mm-hmm.
It is all too easy to give up.
Fair.
And one of the reasons why I haven't given up is that every week I need to have this come to Jesus moment with you and your brother. So this is what happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that by doing things like having the whiteboard behind me, where every time I walk into the room, I can see, hey, there's progress there.
Mm-hmm.
And people complain about the accuracy of Fitbit or of Garmin or of Apple Watch. Okay, so if you do 1,000 steps and it's actually recorded as 1,003, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
It's the big picture. If you have a step counter and if you see that roughly you're doing the same every day or more,
Mm-hmm.
then you're improving.
Yeah.
Life is good.
You know when you're putting in the work. And that was one of the things I remember growing up and you used to do, and I used to hate it. I would finish up a job or something around the house, and I'd tell you, oh, I'm done. And he said, and you would always say, yeah, if you think you've done a good enough job, if you think that but seriously, that's what it is. If you know that you're putting in the steps, if you know that you're putting in the miles, if you know that you're doing everything you can to lose the weight, then you don't need a Garmin to tell you that. It's great, but you don't need to be so hell bent on having the closest numbers, because you know it here.
Yeah.
So I just people stress too much. They worry too much about the proof.
Yeah. What are you eating at the moment?
Healthy, actually, really healthy. Today is actually, I've said this a few times, but today is actually my last fast before the wedding.
Okay.
I think I have 73 days before the wedding. I'm about to start a 53-day fast. 53-day fast, 20-day recovery. But up until now, heck of a lot of salads, waters. I like a little bit of flavor water just to keep it a little bit interesting. Trying to stay away from the three whites, so the sugar, the flour, and the starches.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had candy in a very long time. Um, yeah, just little things, just to try and make it healthy.
Good. Your mum has a piece of chocolate every day.
Yeah.
I don't have any desire for any chocolate. Um, for the most part, we're eating much healthier as well.
Mm.
Having said that, yesterday I woke up. On Friday night, I said to your mum, I'm having a cooked breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yesterday I had bacon, sausage, egg, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to your mum, I'm really enjoying this. I don't need this for another few months now.
Mm-hmm.
So, big breakfast, didn't have any lunch, had some dinner last night. I'm enjoying what I eat.
Yeah.
I'm eating much less and much healthier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not complaining.
So you feel like you've been able to handle the move in America pretty well.
Yeah, it's hard. It is hard because where we live, there is so much temptation.
Mm-hmm.
And people that say that American food is rubbish, they're talking out of their hat. Where we live, there are so many top class or restaurants that do great quality food at a fair price
Mm-hmm.
at such big portions.
Mm-hmm.
So, in spite of the good quality food, in spite of the portions, the weight is staying the same, now going down a little bit. So, we've managed.
Yeah.
The acid test will be in a couple of weeks' time. We're going back to England, and I shall be standing in front of my mother, and she will tell me whether I'm handling America okay or not. But I feel good. I'm not complaining.
I think deservedly so. You've been putting in
Yeah.
the hours, and it about that cooked breakfast. If it makes you happy, and that's the thing is, it can, the right food at the right time can make you really happy. Every now and then, I'll tell Lily, even with the weather being what it is, I said, "Come on, let's take breakfast outside. We'll sit out there," and it's just perfect.
Yep.
So I get it. I get it.
As you said, every now and then,
Every
not
now,
every day.
unless you want to run a marathon every day, at which point you could probably afford to have a big breakfast like that.
I remember going for lunch in Klagenfurt at the Univer
Yeah.
with my friend the Iron Man. And there's me. I ordered the salad, and he ordered two Wiener Schnitzels, two portions of pommes, two portions of potato salad. And this guy, he just ate the whole lot. And he said, Richard, I I run sort of 30 miles a day. On the weekend, I cycle 200 miles. He said, if you want to eat like this, that's all you need to do. So,
Yeah.
on that note, young man, I think you should bring this to a close.
Alrighty, guys. Another week in the books. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful and safe week ahead of you.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now.
Look out.